Sundar Pichai joined Google in 2004 and became Chief Executive Officer of Google in 2015. Sundar established Google's parent company, Alphabet, and it took him just 4 years to ascend to the position of CEO. Sundar was one of the most adored CEOs in Silicon Valley, despite his meteoric rise from the populous city of Chennai in India to the top of the tech industry. Hello, and welcome to the newest Money Fellas video. In this video, we get a glimpse into Sundar Pichai's day, and perhaps, just perhaps, we'll understand why he has a 96% Glassdoor rating and is dubbed Silicon Valley's Mr. Nice Guy. You're nice. Welcome back to our channel. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe and ring that little bell so you'll be alerted every time we upload a new video. Morning routines. The sun rises. Between 6:30 and 7 a.m., Sundar gets out of bed. This is not as early as Jeff Bezos and Tim Cook, who get up at 5 a.m. and 3:45 a.m., respectively. However, it is close to Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg's 7 a.m. and 8 a.m., respectively, wake-up times. Sundar Pichai's wake-up time of 7 a.m. is reasonable and typical. The fact that the CEO of Alphabet, the organization that is supposed to usher the paperless era, reads his morning news from a newspaper, however, is out of the ordinary. That's correct. To keep up with business news and updates, Sundar reads both the Wall Street Journal in print and the New York Times online. Then he eats breakfast, which is typically an omelet, which may seem uninteresting or simple, but which contains natural nutrients like choline, tryptophan, vitamin B12, iron, and all of which help with sleep, weight management, and reducing the risk of anxiety and depression. As a result, it's no surprise that Sundar has a healthy, lean body and is in a good mood to lead one of them. He continues by saying that he enjoys continuing his morning cup of tea habit, which is distinctly English and dates back to the British colonization of India. Sundar Pichai, like Elon Musk, who has strict guidelines on his meetings, or Jeff Bezos, who prefers his meetings mostly in the morning, is always prepared for meetings as needed. I am not a morning person, so I need my time with my newspaper and tea to wake up and get going, says Pichai, who opts instead for a casual but well-groomed ensemble described as Banana Republic Daddy. In fact, he sometimes holds meetings on the road when he can. It is said that he can wander off during a meeting when a problem is posed that needs to be solved, only to return in short order with a solution that the team can discuss. In fact, Sundar claims that he likes to pace himself when he is working on something, whereas I like to pace myself and actually think I should run. Apparently, he has a habit of keeping his mouth shut during meetings and waiting for everyone else to speak while he listens. He then offers suggestions for ways that people could improve their interactions with work and employees as a final thought. As Sundar Pichai's meeting style, which emphasizes listening before speaking, is simply a reflection of his admired leadership style. Google employee Martine Huft, who worked as a technical program manager under the Sundar-run Android division, had this to say: "If there is someone who could one day take over as CEO, I would see Sundar as a good choice." Just 1 year later, in 2014, Sundar Pichai was officially named the CEO of Google. In order to make his point, he compared Sundar to the previous CEO, saying that while Sundar is more of a big operator than Larry, the latter isn't afraid to set audacious goals. He is the one who makes it happen and is able to assemble the team and select the ideal candidates. That is not to say that Sundar does not have a product vision for his current projects. In fact, just thinking back to some of the new features mentioned during Google's I/O keynote in May 2021 is enough to confirm that Sundar does have a product vision. This includes improvements to the Google search bar and its function, as well as their research and development interests in things like Lambda AI and Sycamore. With the help of deep learning AI, Google's quantum computer Lambda AI represents a language model for dialogue applications. Transformer is a new neural network for language understanding. It makes interactions with technology more natural, real, and meaningful. Google recently achieved quantum supremacy by performing computations on its quantum computer called Sycamore. But Sundar and the team are constantly working on developing an error-corrected quantum computer with enough quantum power. A corrected quantum computer with enough quantum bits that will be able to surpass the computing power of the universe. In theory, we would then be able to solve complex problems in drugs, financial analysis, and security. This is important because it eliminates clutter, reducing the number of things you could potentially infer. It resembles Mark Zuckerberg's choice to only wear baggy jeans in some ways. Mark claims that having fewer choices allows him to concentrate on the most important ones. We see that this is true for both Mark and Sundar when it comes to lunch as a vegetarian. Mark wears t-shirts, jeans, and sneakers every day to work, unlike many of the richest CEOs in the world. Sundar leaves work immediately after finishing it and never brings work home with him. He doesn't even test Google prototypes at home. In Los Altos Hills, California, he lives in a mansion with nearly 10,000 square feet on slightly more than 3 acres of land. However, we're sure Sundar is happy with the infinity pool and other great features of the house that he and his family can enjoy. Sundar also occasionally participates in some of his favorite leisure activities, such as cricket and soccer. He has said that he only plays sports after returning home from work in the evening. With his wife Anjali, their 2 kids, and a dog named Jeffrey, he resides at home. Sundar made a commitment to himself in 2015 to come home every night and put his kids to bed by himself. Sundar goes to sleep after getting ready for the day. We have come to the end of the video. Thank you for watching the video. Comment below on your favorite part. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click on the bell icon to stay up to date with our new videos.